People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an update about that lady, Nicola Clark, that was burned up, gasoline and burned up by her common law husband, Tyrant. And she was taken to the place of recovery, Cornwall Regional Hospital in Montego Bay, St. James to be specific. Now people, I realize that a cousin of hers, they have a GoFundMe account and they're trying to raise $500,000. 500,000 American dollars. We are speaking about $500,000 American dollars. Now people, based on the information, it is said that this lady is at the place of recovery in Montego Bay. However, surprise, surprise, there is no sort of burn units to treat people like this in those situations. So therefore, it is said that this lady, she is looking these funds to travel to Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, a hospital that I know. And as a matter of fact, I have a cousin that was a big manager there, one of the top nurses. So anyways, people, that is not the point. The lady's cousin put up this GoFundMe account and they're trying to raise $500,000. Now people, I don't want to sound like a critic because obviously we see that this lady needs a help. It is obvious because of her situation. However, 500,000 US dollars, $500,000 is a whole lot of money. Now, I don't know the severity of the lady's injuries. I know that it is bad. I know that she is going to need not only surgeries, she's going to need therapy, physical therapy, all sorts of skin graft, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, $500,000 is still a lot of money, and people, maybe I am ignorant. However, whenever you set up a GoFundMe and you ask for specific amounts, especially when it is a flat $500,000, it seems as if there was no proper accounting done. I don't know how she came up to the figure, and people like me say, I don't want to sound insensitive because this lady has good intentions, and rightfully so, and we should support it. However, the point that I am trying to make is this. Whenever you set up an account, persons need detail. Person need an accounting, proper accounting to know, say, listen, X amount of dollars for this, transportation, this, that, fly out on some sort of medical plane, medical helicopter, whatever the case is. This is X amount of dollars, and then the surgery is X amount of dollars. I am just saying that we need itemized bill. And I understand that this is an emergency and maybe they did not have the time to do this. However, this is going to cause persons like myself who are willing and able to donate to be kind of hesitant because we like to do things with details, and I understand that persons will take advantage of situations. And people, I am not pointing any fingers and saying that this person's intention is that. I am just saying that I am recommending to this person that put up this account. I realize that the amount that they got is $4,000, maybe $500 by now. I checked that maybe a couple of hours ago, yesterday sometime. So I say this to say that if you need help, you have to help yourself. So in other words, give the people them itemized bills and explain what costs what and what costs who. So therefore, we have a total, because based on what I see, $4,000 with this all over social media, I think that it should have been more. And people, the truth and the fact is that $4,500 in that vicinity is still a lot of money, because persons are struggling right now because of the situation as it pertains to Big C. So therefore, people are more tight on them funds, tight on sponsoring people. However, we see that this is a very serious situation, and this lady definitely needs help, because based on the pictures that I've seen, and people, you understand that this is YouTube. So therefore, Those pictures don't even have a chance to go up on YouTube, especially if you want your videos to be monetized. So people, I say this to say that I see the picture of this lady at the Cornwall Regional Hospital, and she is laying on some sort of bed, and she is covered with some sort of net and have some sort of gauze, or whatever them call it, gauze, medical gauze on her. I think that is the word. And people, she looks very uncomfortable. If words could speak, if a picture could speak, and them say a picture is worth 1,000 words, people, this lady, she really needs a help. She needs a help badly. So therefore, if you can afford or you can sacrifice to send the money, make sure that this lady actually gets the money that she needs. And like me say, the person that is monitoring the account, managing that GoFundMe account, they need to be more specific. They need to adjust whatever they post, because it is kind of vague. And people need detail. And people will sponsor more or contribute more if they have that details, because people don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. Persons will take advantage of a situation, especially as it pertains to money. So the point that I am trying to make is that people don't mind sponsoring the needy. However, they don't want to sponsor the greedy. So I just say, make sure that is straightened up. Now people, when you look at this lady's situation and what this man did, we saw that this lady, she was ambitious. She was running her business. She was independent. And because of this man's selfishness, jealousy, obsession, demented, he decided that he is going to do this to the lady. And people, luckily, he also got the brunt of his own damage. And he is now in the place of recovery under poor guard. So therefore, he also got injured, seriously injured. So I said to myself, based on these figures that this GoFund is showing, $500,000 US, 500,000 US, if we do the maths at 140 something to 1, 150 to 1, we are talking about 70 million to 75 million Jamaican dollars. So people, you know, there's something seriously wrong with these persons in Jamaica. Do they even realize the domino effect of their action? Not only that, you take away persons from their life, from their family, from their kids, but this is somebody that you once supposed to love. So is that how you show your love? Because the truth and the fact is that a lot of us, if you are single or if you are married, the person that you're with right now isn't the person that you was with a couple of years ago. And that person moved on and you moved on and you find comfort somewhere else. So therefore, why wouldn't this man feel as if he had the opportunity to do likewise? So women, I say this, men, because men get abused too. I say this to say that. Make sure you pick up somebody that is compatible with you. Somebody that thinks along the same line like you think. And don't pick up somebody because you want some sort of man or you want some sort of woman. Because the truth and the fact is that it is better to be single and sane than to be entangled in any sort of relationship or marriage and basically stressed out and maga down like dog. So I just say, whenever you get these persons and people, I will always say it, whenever you're in any sort of relationship and your sister, it start get verbal, all sorts of cuss, all sorts of misery, all sorts of make up face in the house. It is best if you cut out like a locks, because if you stay, it is only going to get worse. Because once persons are abusive, they never usually get better unless them get some sort of divine intervention or some sort of professional help, professional therapy. So people, at the end of the day, this lady is now in a very uncomfortable situation. And people, remember, there was a lady that also got burned up in some sort of stove incident. And she was also taken to the place of recovery. And after a couple of days, she did not make it because her body is in shock. Her body was in shock. So people, I say this to say that the skin is a very vital organ on your body. It plays a very essential role. It keeps you healthy. So I say this to say that if this lady does not get the help that she needs, in an emergency way, she might go into shock. Because even though she is okay right now and she is responding, she is talking. The body can basically slowly deteriorate. So therefore, people, let's help this lady. However, they need to help themselves. They need to basically verify or validate everything that they are saying. So persons will be less hesitant. So therefore, they can reach their intended goal, their intended target, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.